Okay, hello. Hi everyone. Welcome to episode 27 of Habit Hour. Let me know if the audio is all good and you can hear me because today when I pressed live, it just wasn't allowing me to go live. It just kept saying error occurred, and then when I refreshed my screen, it automatically went live. So I didn't know how much of the live stream was actually live and not. So it's very confusing. I don't know if my tech is working properly or not. Okay, thank you, Vishwajit, for confirming it's all good, and also thank you for being in the chat. I am really grateful that you confirmed. Otherwise, I'd just be like, I don't know. At first, music was not going. Yeah, exactly. Because I was trying to refresh my screen and then also like go live, and it wasn't letting me. But maybe on YouTube it automatically went live. I don't know. I sometimes don't understand technology and how it works. But we're not going to question it as long as it's working. And also at some point, I don't want to jinx it, but at some point I feel like there will be a power cut. It's so common to have power cuts even for like a short time in Bangalore, in my stay. But so far, luckily, I've been avoiding it whenever I go live. So I don't know at what point there'll be a power cut, and I don't know if the live stream will automatically end or it'll just be a black screen. We shall find out someday, but just putting it out there. With that said, I'm just going to welcome you all to this new episode of Habit Hour and let you know what it's about in case somebody is joining for the first time. And then we'll just get started. So, Habit Hour is pretty much an anti-brainrot ritual show that I've started on my YouTube channel, which is going to be for an hour and a half long. And I'm going to spend the next hour doing a bunch of to-do tasks, learning habits, instead of doom scrolling on Instagram. And also, just to like level up the difficulty of my life, I have so much resistance towards this, but this week I'm going to try literally taking my phone, and right before sleeping, I'm going to go downstairs to my friend's house and just like keep this phone in their house, come back to my place and sleep, so that forces me to not use my phone throughout the night or in the morning. And once I'm done with like my morning task, then I'll go to their house, take my phone. So that's a challenge that I've set for myself for this week, and see how hard it is, how many days I actually go through with it or not. So yeah, we'll find out. I feel like once I decide a challenge for myself, I'm very good at pushing through no matter how hard it is. So I think for 5 days I will be able to do it. I just hope it doesn't become annoying for my friends downstairs, because like my sleep schedule is very messy. So I don't know if I'll be like going downstairs at 4 a.m. in the morning or night to just like keep my phone. So I have to figure out the logistics, but I'm going to be starting that challenge for myself today. Just because like I keep in the middle of the night, I'll sleep for 2-3 hours, wake up, and then I'll be like, I need my phone, I need my phone. I treat it as like a asthma inhaler almost. So I really want to change that. Hey, Nirma is here. Hi, Nirma. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Habit Hour. We are going to get started, but maybe because I was like not live for the 2 days weekend, let me maybe update you all, because this weekend was jam-packed. I tried belly dancing for the first time. It was so fun. I was not expecting it to be so fun. I did record a video, but obviously I'm not going to post it anywhere. That's just for my memories and my friends and my family and a few friends. I sent it to my mom and stuff, so that was fine. So I wanted to go for belly dancing again. It was really fun. Highly recommend. Even though there were like no guys in the class. I don't know if belly dancing is like gender specific or not, but at least in the class that I went, there were just like 7 girls. And they gave me that like thing that, just like shimmers and stuff. So it was pretty cool. Then I went for a pencil jam yesterday, which was really fun. I can show you what I drew. It was just like a random sketch of everything that I could see in my environment. But yeah, it was fun. What else did I try? I went to a comedy show on Friday itself, just before the stream. Lal Bagh was really fun. I got a Garmin Forerunner. Ooh, I have no idea what that is. I think that's like a sports watch. Congratulations to you. But does that mean you don't need me to find out about that band that you were talking about? Or you still need it? Because I keep forgetting. Every time I go out, I just like forget that I have to inquire that stuff about you. Bangalore sounds so fun. That is true. Bangalore has been the most fun city that I've been in India, or just like, yeah, for long-term stay, Bangalore has been like my favorite city so far in my life. But like it totally depends on you, because sometimes people and my friends also ask me, how do I find these events to go to? Sometimes you have to be like a bit shameless to just like go try new things, and I feel like the city itself won't matter, but Bangalore does offer a lot of events for all sorts of people, which I really, really like. I got this instead of that band. Okay, fine. So then I'm just gonna like cross it off my to-do task, because I didn't really do anything and you figured it out. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, that's about it. That's all the updates that I want to give you. And then this Saturday I will actually be going to a open mic comedy place where they accept walk-ins, but I won't perform. I'll just go there as an audience member. Basically, this venue, if you go at 5 p.m, you can just like write down your name. On the day they decide who is going to perform. So I just want to like get familiar with the environment, and maybe I'll perform there in 2 weeks time, 3 weeks time. I'm scared, but like it is what it is. Cool. Those are all the updates. I'm going to quickly also showcase what is the run of show. I still don't have a question of the day asset ready, but we'll always start with a question of the day, play Wordle, Spanish on Duolingo, learn a new word, take a break, do some art doodling, memes of the day, question of the day, and end it with gratitude journaling. I don't know if Manish is in the chat, but I did take some time to find Manish and Vishwajit's name on my gratitude journal, because I did write it and I did remember. So I can like flip it through in that section. So just putting it out there. So much to do. Why are you acting as if you've never watched Habit Hour before? But yeah, as I always say, even though it looks like so much to do, everything just goes really quickly. Depends on how much I feel like yapping in every segment. But usually it just takes around an hour or 1.5 hours to finish this. So that's good. It's fun how I look forward to the stream. Okay, this is the favorite sentence of the day. Thank you so much for saying that. I'm really happy. And I also wish that your stream also is really fun for people to watch. So I'm looking out for that as well. For you to do it in Bangalore. Oh, okay, right. I just automatically assumed that you were talking about Habit Hour. But yeah, there is so much to do in Bangalore and so many people to meet. I met a lot of people this weekend, and then I realized that I actually don't want so many people, so many new people in my life, because then it's so hard to manage meeting them the second, third time. What an amazing problem to have. So yeah, I'm just enjoying Bangalore a lot and I really like it. And I will be joining a theatre and acting workshop for 5 days next month. I am scared but also excited. So yeah, it's just so many things to do. I should go to Bangalore for some time and do it. If you feel like any of the things that I'm talking about is appealing to you and you want to try new things, do it. But also, I feel like I'm really fortunate enough to have like these part-time job, because then I have the energy to like go for these events, right? So yeah, if you're like on a holiday for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, Bangalore might be the best place to come to try different skills. I highly recommend Bangalore. I should be like a brand ambassador for Bangalore because I really like it. But yeah, okay, that's enough yapping for intro. Let's actually get started with quote of the day. Where is it? Find me a job, Vikram. Should I? I don't know if I ever want to start a job in Bangalore though. And then what if my opinions change? No idea. I don't know how job finding works. It's one of the worst things that we have to do as human beings. I don't like. Oh, yesterday night I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once. What a great movie, but also so existential. It just like really tells you how nothing matters and we're all gonna die. So might as well like this is the life to take risks and opportunities, but also at the same time be goofy and just fool around, I guess. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna share the quote of the day for today. So the quote of the day is, when I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. That's very fitting for today's mood that I'm in. I definitely relate to this quote a lot because it's as simple as like when someone asks you, hey, tell me something about you. I used to always start off by saying, hi, my name is Ikra, I work as an iOS developer, this and that, I like to play badminton. So because I was so attached to the identity of like what I did as my 9-to-5 job, that I never really stopped to think about who I am outside of my job. And because of that, it took me like a long time to quit, because I was like, I studied computer science, I've always said that I'm really good at coding, and now I'm a software developer. So like if I quit and then I don't have a job, then like who will I be? What will I do? And that's like a question that I still need to answer for myself. But it's so true that we latch onto an identity so closely to our heart that we don't even explore the options of what's out there apart from that identity that we're holding on to. So I really like this quote, and I think I relate to it, where it says, when I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Which, again, not saying that it might work out in the positive of ways always. Sometimes it's the worst decision you can make in life, and I guess that kind of regret and guilt and fear holds us from exploring new things. So again, your mindset and all depends, but yeah, I like this quote. I really like this quote. A deep quote, yeah, I agree, it is. So that's the quote of the day. We are going to now move to playing Wordle. Oh, Vishwajit, also, I watched Big Hero 6, and now I finally understand why the movie is called Big Hero 6, because at the end they're just like 6 superhero power people. Yeah, so it was a nice refresher, and I can totally understand why you got into robotics watching that movie. It was very inspiring. And with that, let me actually switch the... Oh, I didn't switch the asset. Oops. Wordle. Okay, let's play Wordle. So, oh, it's a bit not oriented properly. Okay, it is now. So, let's start off with habit. Okay, does the word start with an A today? But we'll find out later. Let's also just go with our traditional tactic of trying 4s as the next word. What? fine. What's the next best word that we can try? Lemons. No, not lemon. Yeah, lemon. L-E. Yeah, lemon is good word to try out as well. Perfect. Ooh. So we have N-E-A-L. And we need one more letter. Lane. Lane, lean. Yeah. I was almost gonna say. So let's try leaning. Lend? No. Learn. No, not learn. Yeah, let's just try leaning, if that's even a word. What? Oh, it can't be because E is not in the brother. Okay. Maybe the word ends with an A-L, something like that. So XXX-A-L. Maybe. Yeah, why did I think lean? Because like the word doesn't even start with an L. Oh no. Okay, we can do this. Needle. No. N-A. Nailer. Nail. Nailed. No, that's not a word. I am a bit stumped. Actually, what if the word does start with an A? Alien. Alien? No. Alien is like that, but I is not there. N is not there. Oh, what about A-N? A-N-E. Not anal. That doesn't sound right. Okay, I need help. I'm looking at chat, okay? If you guys have any hints, let me know. Oh, the hint is what? Oh, you guys are also stuck? Yeah. We have two chances, so maybe we can like go with something completely different just to figure out what the starting of the letter is. Or maybe like it could also be like a word that is something like clean. What about clean? L-A-N-E. So P could be here. Plain, Dlane, Clane, Glane, Glane. Plain? Should we go with plain and see if this is the word? Okay, let's see. What? Oh my god, this is crazy. Okay, I feel like we're gonna lose. Okay, no. Oh, obviously it could be plain because I repeated these two. What's wrong with me? I only think after I do something. Okay, we know that the word is ending with an E. And it's not in the second place. Fine. So perhaps the word can end with something L. Okay? And then the other two letters left are A and N. Navel. No. I don't know. Okay, today we're gonna lose. That's fine. It's fine if we lose today. Ankle? Really? Ooh. Okay, you guys said ankle. I'm just gonna go with ankle and see if it's true or not. I don't want to use more of my... It does make sense though, because L is here. We have never tried L. K, I have no idea. And it... So I was right that the word is gonna start with an A. That's crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna go with ankle. Yay! Okay. Cool. Another day, another... I don't even care at this point if you guys Googled or not. I'm just gonna assume that you guys didn't. And you helped me out. Thank you, Nirmay. Hey, Magnus is here. Hi, Magnus. Long time. I always get reminded of Advent of Code whenever I see your name in the chat. But yeah, all the credit goes to Nirmay. But you all kind of like assured that ankle does make sense. So kudos to you. I don't think I would have figured out ankle ever. Streak unbroken. Exactly. One more day, we survived. Thank you for being here and helping out. Awesome. Now that we've done Wordle, we're gonna do what's next. We're gonna learn some Spanish on Duolingo. So let me stop sharing my screen for a bit and then share my screen with the audio. Where is it? And while I do that, feel free to like the stream if you were impressed with our Wordle skills. Oh, there's some like person that's like promoting their services and being like, I feel like this channel has potential, but it needs a bigger audience to level up. I do agree, but I don't think I'm going to pay you £50 an hour for a growth strategy. That's insane. I would rather be small and not really grow than like pay to get followers. No, thank you. Okay, with that said, let's actually do some Spanish. I took the time to finish this section off on my own. So now we're gonna learn, see where people are from, apparently. Let me just see if everything's working properly. Oh, it says Wordle. Oops. We're doing Duolingo. Okay. Start. In case anyone else wants to... No, I don't even want to show that message that I just got on Kick from Idilissa Gaming. No, Idilissa Gaming. Sorry, I'm not interested. Okay. Which of these is China? Literally this
China.
one. Oh, China. Huh. I think even like in Hindi, you're like, oh, wo Cheen say Cheen. I think we say Cheen instead of China. People from China are called China in Hindi. Okay, good to know. United States.
Los Estados Unidos.
Los Estados Unidos. Okay. Okay. Actually, that's true. Because like, even though this is a proper noun, it is a proper noun in English. Wait, I've never thought about this. You know how proper nouns like ikra or like my name or like faces are decided by the language that we speak? So I thought because United States is a proper noun, no matter what language I'm learning, they should all be called United States. But that's not true, because like in Croatia, there was this one building where like in their native language, the proper noun is something else. But if you translate it into English, then the proper noun becomes different. So maybe even proper nouns are different depending on what language you use. That's crazy. Okay. Spain. España.
España.
España. Okay. España.
España.
So this is just pretty much like learning the country names in Spanish.
Me llamo Juan.
Me llamo? What's llamo? Me?
Llamo.
Oh.
Me llamo Juan.
Me llamo Juan. Me llamo Ikra. My name is Ikra.
¿Eres de China?
Are you from China? I think that's what it says. Are you from China?
¿Él es de México?
Él es.
¿Él es de México?
Él es.
México.
He is from Mexico. Oh, I completely...
¿Él es de México?
I missed the day. Oops. Is he from Mexico? Damn it.
Él es americano.
He is American. Oh, okay. But here the day was not there. I'm confused.
Ana es americana.
Anna is American.
Carmen es de México.
So with Mexico, there's a day.
De.
I don't know why. Carmen is de Mexico. Mexico. Es de. Carmen is from Mexico. Okay.
Yo soy de España.
I am Spanish. Yo soy de España. Oh, I'm from Spain. Oh. They is from? I'm a little confused with this actually. I don't know when they're saying I'm Spanish or I'm from Spain.
¿Tú eres de España?
Maybe this is you are from Spain. Or are you from Spain? Tú eres de España. Tú eres... Okay, are you from... Okay, fine.
Hola, Ana. ¿Eres de China?
So maybe they means from is what my understanding is so far, looking at the examples. So, hi Anna, are you from China? No, I am from Spain. That makes sense. And this one says, I want orange juice.
Me llamo Luis.
Me
llamo Luis.
My name's Louis. Are you streaming on Kick too? I am. Hey, we have a new person on Kick actually. And they have like this animated thing. So cool. Hi Yonal, welcome to the stream. I'm actually streaming on YouTube, 2 streams, vertical and landscape. Then I'm streaming on Twitch, and I'm also streaming on Kick. But I don't think anyone watches me on Kick. Yonal is saying, hi, I'm from Peru. I saw your Discord server. Would you react to clips sent to you by your followers? That's a very specific ask. I don't know, actually. I don't think I have that many followers to send, like, react to clips. So my answer will be no. Okay, back to Duolingo.
Unidos.
Annie or Anna is something from America. Anna is a woman.
Mujer.
Yeah, she's not a hamburger or a house or falda is what? Speaks or talks. Yeah, Anna is a woman from the United States. Favorito.
Favorita.
Rojo.
Rojo.
Falda.
Falda.
Azul.
Azul.
I was correct. From is they. Nice.
Hola, ¿eres de Estados Unidos?
Are you from America? C and you. Perfect.
Él es de México.
Él
es de México.
Are you from Mexico? Okay, now my ears can understand when it's saying de Mexico. At first I couldn't hear. That's cool, that's cool. Next lesson. 200, I think. Oh wait, is it not 200? Yeah, it is 200. Let's go. Continue. You earn 3 extra streak freezes for reaching 200 streak. Amazing. Oh, okay. We'll have to decide on the next goal. We can do 300, can't we? But let's go for 250. No, let's go for 375. No, let's go for 300. I don't know the math on this. I'm not that, like, if someone could like divide 500 by 300 and get the most optimal, that's how I would have done it. But right now, let's just go for 250. 50 more days of Duolingo. Whee! See where people are from. Okay, so we need to earn 50 XP. Done. Listen to 12 exercises. Okay. And earn 50 combo. Fine. Let's do all of them today. The student. El
estudiante.
¿Y tú?
And you.
Tú y él.
Tú.
Tú y él. Tú y él.
And you are, or something like that. You and he. Right. My bad. I don't
El
know.
nombre.
I don't know why I translated as and you. The what? Nombre. Hombre is man, but there's no nombre. Okay, new word.
Nombre.
Oh, nombre is name. The name.
Mi nombre.
My name. So why can't it be mi nombre ekra? Why does that have to be mi lama? Was it lama or lamo? Something like that. Lamo. Mi lamo ekra.
La niña es estudiante.
The girl is a student. La niña es estudiante.
En California.
In California. Perfect.
¿De dónde eres?
Where are you from? Because they is from. Where are you from?
Tú y yo.
Who?
Tú y yo. Tú y yo.
Tuyo.
Tú y yo.
Damn, they've like merged these 3 words into
Tú y yo.
tuyo. I would not be able to understand that in real life.
Yo vivo en México.
I live in Mexico.
Yo vivo en California.
Yo vivo en California.
Antonio es estudiante.
Antonio es sorry, my words were coming out way too quickly. Let me say that again. Antonio es estudiante. Yes.
En.
Juan, ¿de dónde eres?
Where are you from? From Madrid. And you? Okay.
Me llamo
Marco. Mi llamo.
Mi
Oh, we can say it both ways. Nice. Mi nombre
es
Carmen.
Carmen.
Nice. Marco.
Marco.
¿De dónde
eres?
Nice. From where are you? I think that's what it translates to. Hello, Manish. Welcome. Sorry I'm late. No worries. Today's Wordle was an apt word for your life, though. What? Why? Why is my life related to an ankle? I'm very confused. Please elaborate. What has happened to my ankle? I don't know. I have no idea what you mean. Okay, maybe we'll have to do 1 or 2 more exercises. Let's just... Oh, we're on the bronze leaderboard. Oh, we're not in the bronze. Okay, never mind. It glitched for a little bit. Because there's listening exercises, I'm just going to go to practice and I'm going to listen directly. Just to get
Yo
that.
no escribo mucho.
Yo no escribo mucho. I don't write a lot.
Yo estudio medicina. Yo estudio.
Medicina. I
Medicina.
study medicine.
Este examen es fácil.
Sorry?
Este examen es fácil. Este examen es fácil. Este examen es fácil.
I don't understand.
Este examen es fácil.
This exam is easy. But this exercise was not easy.
Yo no comprendo.
Yo no comprendo.
No comprendo.
I don't understand.
Una pregunta difícil.
Una
pregunta difícil.
A difficult question.
Yo leo con mi maestro. Yo leo con mi maestro.
I read with my teacher.
Mi bolígrafo.
My pen.
Mi bolígrafo. Yo tengo un examen. Yo tengo un examen.
I have an exam.
¿Tú estudias medicina? Medicina.
You study medicine?
Yo quiero estudiar español. Yo quiero. Estudiante.
No.
Yo quiero estudiar español.
Oh.
En español.
I want... Wait.
Yo quiero estudiar español.
Is that correct? I want to study Spanish. Oh! Oh no. Oh, I added an extra N. I want to study in Spanish. What's wrong with that?
Yo quiero estudiar español. Quiero estudiar español.
Fine, we almost got it. That's fine. Today's word was drama? No, today's word was ankle. Wait, were we doing the same Wordle? Or I thought worldwide everyone does Wordle. Like the same Wordle is there for everybody. I don't know if they've changed it or not. But no, for us, if you look back in the stream, today's Wordle was ankle. Okay. Oh, what? We have 2 XP left. How rude. Okay, I feel like if we do one more exercise, we'll get all the daily tasks. Perfect. Oh, we're back to our bronze position. Amazing. Should I do mistakes itself? Yeah, let's do mistakes. That would be good. Okay. He. Oh shit. L. Yay. Yo. Leo, I think. Okay. Yo quiero estudiar. Oh shit, somebody's calling me. Just a minute. Okay, there might be like my friend coming in to get her stuff from the room. So she has like some stuff here. That's fine. She'll just be like in the background maybe. I'll just keep the door open so that she can just enter. Should I? Yeah, okay. I'll be back, okay? I'll be back in a bit. In like 30 seconds. Okay, I am back. I don't know how it's gonna go with like her coming in midstream, but maybe my face I can just like come like this and then she can do her stuff at the back. Oh wait, I can't hear the music anymore. Is everything working? It should be. You live NY Wordle? What's that? Like New York? Drank kombucha for the first time and now I can't stop burping. I don't think have I tried kombucha? Maybe a sip. But just the sound of it just sounds like drinking cabbage to me for some reason, and I don't like the idea of drinking cabbage, so I try avoiding drinking kombucha. I don't know, it doesn't make sense, but in my mind that's how it works. Okay, let's go back to doing Spanish. I want to, yo quiero estudiar España, maybe? I'm butchering this. Yo quiero español, of course. Damn it. Yo necesito leer, I think. Yay. Pregunta. Adiós. Adiós. Buenos noches. I keep making that mistake. Buenas noches.
Yo no escribo mucho.
I don't write a lot. How can I make the same mistake the second time? That's how consistent I am. That's crazy. Yo escribo.
¿Él es de México?
What?
¿Él es de México?
I
Es
am from
de México.
Mexico. Yo tengo una pregunta. Okay. Yo quiero que quiero estudiar español. Whew. Okay. Okay, I will remember this. Buenas noches.
Yo no escribo mucho.
I don't write a lot. I don't know why I keep clicking this for write, but it's literally not. Cool. This weekend when I went to the museum, it was MAP, Museum of Art and Photography. They were actually having like a whole plant-based exhibition. And in one of the exhibition, there was a book related to, what was it? Like accessibility places and how they try to disguise those accessibility places with pots and flowers and decoration to hide that not everyone is, able the same level. And in there, the font that they used was Open Sans Dyslexia. That just reminded me of the whole that exercise right now. Yeah, okay, we completed everything. Amazing. 5 gems, 7 gems, and we are at the top of the leaderboard. Amazing. I'm not going to review my recent mistakes. That's all the Spanish we'll do. So that's great. Okay, what do we do next? Learn a new word. Perfect. Let me stop screen sharing again and then share my screen again. Today my teaching job starts, which is like in 2.5 hours. So I'm looking forward to it. It's been a while since I taught, so I'm also a little nervous. But definitely streaming helps because it's pretty much online lessons. So it's the same skill to have while teaching and streaming. It's just that I have to like revise my material so that I don't fumble. So like a part of teaching is to like be confident with telling students that you don't know everything, but to always encourage them to ask questions and then find out the answers later on if you don't know. So I'm looking forward to teaching my students, whoever they're going to be. Okay, now let's go to the word of the day segment. So today's word of the day is that. Glut. Is that big enough? It is. Glut, what does it mean? Oh, supply too much, fill to excess. Weird phrase. Let's go to a tab and figure that out. Glut meaning. an excessively abundant supply of something. Supply, excessive supply. I think that's a good word to include in our dictionary. So let's write it down. Here it is. So today's word of the day is glut, which means excessive supply. Excessive supply. Try to think of a sentence with excessive supply or glut, and I'll also try to do the same. So, glut. Whenever I try to stream, whenever I stream, I try to bring a glut of you have a glut of yapping. Yeah, I was gonna say something similar. I was just gonna be like glut of happiness or glut of excitement. You guys can't see the full. Excess was getting cut. Okay, this should be better. Yeah. You have a glut of Actually, I don't really know how to use the word in a sentence. So it's a noun. Verb would be glutted. Okay, glutted. Word glut. The children were glutted with happiness. Or the children were my students are always glutted with questions in the first session. Something like that. I feel like that's a good enough sentence. So yeah, today's word of the day is glut, which can also be glutting, glutted. Those are the different forms you can use the word in. Bangalore has a glut of traffic. Yeah, let's definitely go with this word. Bangalore has a glut of traffic and potholes is my sentence of the day. With that said, it's a great time to take a break. So I'm going to be gone for 5 minutes. In case my friend arrives in that 5 minutes, I might take a longer break, but mostly not. And then I'll come back and then we'll do the rest of the stream. Okay, see you in a bit. Be back in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Hello, hello, hello. I kept the lights open, lights turned on, in case she comes. She said she'll be here in like 2 minutes. So I'll just let her do her thing. Even though it's going to be a little awkward streaming, just like talking to the camera while she takes her stuff. But it'll be fine. You guys can understand, right? And it'll be new to me as well. Okay, so I have my thing set up here. Let me quickly show it up. Oh, it's a bit hazy. Hopefully it's not hazy for you guys. Let me know if the page is hazy or not. For me, it feels pixelated. I almost slipped and fell. You all wouldn't be, I wouldn't even be able to catch it on stream. But like while I was turning the light, there was like a mat and it just like slipped. Luckily nothing happened, but it is what it is. Doesn't she know you stream? She does know I stream, and I told her on call as well that I stream. But it's still different to like having the person in the room. I don't usually like streaming when there's somebody watching me. Other than once, this one time my grandma was just sitting, seeing me what I do, and that was fun. Yeah. I don't know which day it was. Actually, my grandma has featured in my stream. She came to like say hi in one of these habit hour streams, but I can't remember which day. So that was the only time I let somebody stay in the room while I was yapping. Yes, as in everything is seen properly. Okay, so then let's just begin with the art doodle. Okay, again, as always, I was in a rush. Today has been a very lazy day for me. So I don't have any inspiration videos, but if you have any recommendations, would love to try it out. I will go forward with the frame feels hazy. That's not good. Let me check my internet connection. Oopsie. Oh no. Is it any better? I don't know if I made any difference. Let me just double check. Okay, like it's all great now, right? Okay, yeah, something happened and it made a difference. Pretty cool. I literally did not do anything other than turn off the Wi-Fi accidentally on my phone, and that just worked, even though I wasn't trying to. Okay, let's just do something quick and easy for today's artwork, as always. Because I went to map yesterday, there's a lot of plant imagery that's in my mind, so I was thinking maybe to do something plant related, which is obviously green in color. I mean, it doesn't have to be. Leaves can be of different color as well. But I was thinking something like leaf related or plant related. Maybe. It's laggy. Oh no. Maybe when I'm making a lot of gestures, it's lagging. Related to floral and fauna. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I'll just like start drawing whatever I'm thinking in my mind. And then You said flora and fauna, but like, is that because I mentioned that I was in the whole plant themed exhibition, or you just felt like saying flora and fauna? I don't know. That's quite cool. So I'm thinking of like, in my mind, I'm thinking of this flower that has petals like these, right? And then I was thinking maybe like to draw leaf, something like that. And they just keep doing that. Oops. Maybe like draw a leaf here. And then attach this flower to maybe like an orange flower over here. Oops, I didn't attach it, but that's fine. And then just keep filling the page with that. You know, this is my vision. I just felt like that. That's crazy. That's crazy coincidence. Which I'm not surprised because we are literally born on the same day. I mean, not the same day, same date of the month. Do you think we are born on the same day? Or like same time even? That'll be crazy. I don't know my time, to be honest. I'll have to look at my birth certificate. Even though I don't really trust my birth certificate because like, what if they just put a random time for the birth certificate? My mother is born on the same date as well. So now I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that were born on November 1st. Crazy. Yeah, we're Scorpios. Previously, I used to read like back in my school days, I used to read a lot about like Scorpion behavior, and I am born on Sunday. Me too. Cool. I remember this because every time you have to like fill a form, the calendar shows up and then you have to like go back to the year, and it always falls on a Sunday. So now it's ingrained in my mind that I was born on a Sunday. And yeah, since I was born, my mom has not been able to celebrate her birthday, at least for the first few years, as much as she would, because the child always becomes an attention hoarder. But now I feel like we both don't like to celebrate our birthdays, so it's kind of leveled up. Swati is here? Oh, no worries, you can do your thing. If you say something, it might pick up, but otherwise it's all good. Okay, cool. Okay, my friend's here. She is fascinated. Okay, I think the drawing is coming out not that bad. It almost looks like a repetitive pattern. So I'm just gonna continue filling the whole page with whatever I'm drawing. Maybe I'll just start drawing flowers first, so that it occupies the same level of space. And then I'll just fill it with flowers wherever there's white space. What did he say? They usually put the approximate time and it's usually correct. Yeah. I was born on Sunday, that's why I'm lazy. That's not true, because like if you're born in the Middle East, Sunday is literally the first working day of the week. So depending on which part of the world you were born in, you would probably not be considered lazy just because of the day. It was definitely a weird shift, because until 7th grade I was in India, so Monday to Friday used to be weekdays and Saturday, Sunday was weekend. And then there was a bit of a mental shift that had to happen when I moved to the Middle East. Ooh, draw butterflies. Maybe I will, once I have like a little more flowers and things going on. That's a good addition actually. Maybe an orange over here. I'll start drawing flowers in different sizes as well. Just spice it up. I was born in Bangalore, fair enough, yeah. Wait, you were born in Bangalore and then you lived for quite a while. You lived for 3 years in Bangalore and then at the age of 3 you left Bangalore? I'm sure that's not true. But I just remember you saying you stayed in Bangalore for 3 years. But that was probably like later part of your life. Okay, it's a bit messy, but also it's fine. I'm trying to look at the photo of the picture and decide where to put my leaves and flowers. Wherever I find like a missing color, I just add it. Okay, here I can put a dark green. I could just leave it like this. And you mentioned maybe drawing some flowers. I can do that. Do you have a color recommendation for the flower? I mean, butterfly. Maybe purple? So I'm thinking butterfly like that. Does that look good? It's fine. It's doable. So yeah, that feels like a good use of space just for filling it up with something. Too many butterflies now, but you just roll with it. Okay. It's a bit messy, but also just to like fill the space, I'm just going to use yellow just to see if that makes a difference. But like just squiggle it in, okay? I feel like I did that last time as well, and I'm doing it again. Yeah, I think the yellow works out. It's like tying everything together. I could have used light blue as well just to make it seem like these are all in the sky, but too late now. So I'm not coloring in completely, I'm just sort of scribbling in the background color with some yellow. And yeah, that just completes the drawing. It's not that bad. Some color you haven't used, too late now. Maybe next time. Next time I'm gonna only make a drawing only with brown, white, and peach. This will be my color palette for Wednesday. And I'll try not to make something that looks poop related. Oh, it's kind of cute. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, I quite like it as well. It could be a really good, like a simple card cover. I don't know for what though, what occasion, but just like a generic plant lover card cover. That's all for the art doodle segment of today. I was gonna say the same thing. Yellow was the same color. Yeah, exactly. Let me remind myself what I did last time. Oh yeah, that. I hate it now that I look at it, but I like this one a lot more. It feels very like lively and luculent. Again, another word that I learned while doing these streams. Coconut tree on Wednesday. What's the relation? Is there like a coconut day that we're celebrating on Wednesday? It's been a while since I drank some coconut water. There's abundance of it in Bangalore, but I just keep being like, oh, before I go to the gym, I might drink. No, when I'm going to the gym, I'm like, I'll drink after. And then once I'm done with gym, I'm just like, okay, tomorrow before going to the gym, I'll drink coconut water. And I just miss it. Okay, that's all the art doodling segment. Let's move on to watching some memes. Where is it? Let me update my asset now. Oh, because of brown. Oh, makes sense. But it'll be challenging to draw a coconut tree without using green. Because that's how I'm going to challenge myself for the Wednesday drawing. I'll just not use any other color other than white, peach, and brown. Without the light, it feels so bright at the moment. But we'll make do with it, it's fine. Let us... What am I doing? I'm a bit distracted, sorry. Let me refresh and then we will see the fresh batch of memes show up. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's scroll through some memes. Sad, I wish it were different. I'm a 90s kid. No, you're a 30-year-old man. I think both of them are equally true. But yeah, every generation has their own time. where like as the person that's growing old, you want to be reminiscing over your childhood days and calling yourself whatever you feel most comfortable with. And then you also are hit with this realization that people are being born constantly while you're aging, and to them you're just like this uncle, auntie. I don't really get offended when kids call me an auntie because I'm literally an auntie. But yeah, interesting times. Pokemon was the peak. I don't know if kids are still familiar with Pokemon or not. Which reminds me, you sent a video to me just before streaming about One Piece, right? Like reasons to watch One Piece or something similar. I shall watch it after the stream. That meme before refreshing. Oh, I missed it. I don't know what it was. Maybe we'll come through it soon. I think it was this one. What does it say? Modern problems require modern solution. Polyamory, but it's because you need 3 incomes to survive on. That's crazy. That's a life hack right there. My friend is back. I don't know if she saw it. Are you taking some stuff out for in the? Okay, that'll be great. I also wanted to know. Wait, just a minute. No worries. Oh, you guys cannot hear me. Now you can, right? Oh, what is this? Wait, I am there, but you guys can't see me. Okay, yeah. Is everything working now? I switched it up a little bit. What a meme to pause on? I did not actually read it. When you watch that, you will start One Piece automatically. Okay, good for that. Good. Thank you for the disclaimer. Then I might just like pause and delay watching that video. Maybe until the next weekend. Okay, let me go back to Reddit. See. I want to go do something stupid. Ew. Okay, fair enough. I like the pun, but it's kind of weird. Okay, I like the pun and the creativity in this meme. We'll do 2 more memes, okay? You all can see it, right? Yeah, okay. Look, that researches your soul. You can't control your kids in public. How am I controlled me in public? Even the leashes that people are put on, like kids are put on, at first it just used to seem like it used to resemble pets, but now there's very little difference between pets and actual kids. So I think society is getting used to that. Last meme of the day. You wouldn't survive a COD lobby. How it feels when you're 13 and you're about to tell someone why dark humor is like whatever. I don't fully understand this. Let me read it one more time. You're about to tell someone why. I don't know. I'll skip this one. Okay. When did they start giving a license for that? That's funny. That's funny, actually. Okay. Both of those, this one and this meme, was kind of in the same world. And I find it funny. Okay, that's all the memes I'm gonna watch for today. Let's swiftly move on to the next, the second last segment of today's stream, which is random question generator. Again, I don't have the assets made, but I will get it done by the end of March. What are you guys saying? I mean, not automatically. The good news is by next week, I might have a second monitor. So whenever you guys are chatting and commenting about whatever is on the screen, I'll get to see instantly. But as of now, I have no context of what this means, because everyone doesn't get it. Okay, so today's question of the day, let's see. I think I'd already skipped this question row. Next question. Pet peeves. Oh, that's a good question, actually. Okay, what are my pet peeves? Maybe I'll name top 3. And feel free to share your pet peeves as well in the chat. My top 3 pet peeves. The first one that comes to mind is definitely anytime someone makes any sound while chewing, or even like using their cutlery too much while eating. Pet peeve. I just have a visceral reaction to that. What are pet peeves? Oh, good question. How do I explain this? Pet peeves would be something that gives you the ick. Now, how do I explain an ick? Something that just like gives you a gut reaction of disgust. Let's look up the official definition of pet peeves. That's how I would describe it. But pet peeves would be something that a particular person finds especially annoying or disgusting. Yeah, annoying actually. That would be better. Because an ick would be disgusting, but pet peeve would be annoyance. So I get really annoyed if someone makes a lot of sound while eating, be it with their mouth, teeth, tongue, or cutlery. That's my first pet peeve. Second pet peeve would be, what would it be? This feels like a question right off, like something a dating app would ask you. But I don't think I have this prompt on my dating app. Second pet peeve. Let's just go with 1 for now then. No, let me think of 2 more. Okay, sounds. Second pet peeve would be, dude, coming late. I'm a very punctual person. I hate when I'm late, and I hate it even more when somebody else shows up late for a decided time. So I think that's another pet peeve of mine, punctuality or the lack of. Third pet peeve would be, what else? What comes to mind? Like a know-it-all personality. Some people try to be like, oh, I know everything, or try to, I don't know if mansplaining is gender specific, but just like mansplaining or assuming they know the best, which also translates to gaslighting sometimes. Yeah, those three are my pet peeves. Making unnecessary sound while eating. What else did I say? Punctuality or coming late, and being a know-it-all. Those 3. I relate to the last one. Fair. What are yours? Messiness and improper grammar. Messiness doesn't bother me as much, as long as there's no fungus growing in the environment. Improper grammar also doesn't bother me as much. Okay, good to know that everyone has their own pet peeves. But yeah, those 3 are mine. Cool. That was all for the question segment for today. Let's move on to the last segment, and then we'll wrap it up for today. So the last segment for today is, as always, gratitude journaling. Where is it? I'm having like a reaction on my upper lip. I should probably not touch it. Okay, add to stage. Let's go. So for gratitude journaling, I have my gratitude journal. As promised, I went and found the names of Manish and Vishwajit. It was actually on this red journal itself. So I will quickly show you. So on, which was this? 22nd Jan 2026, I wrote Vishwajit for chatting in the stream. If you want to have a closer look of this. And Manish was somewhere nearby itself. And then Nirma is here. There's someone in the background. There is, yeah. It's my friend Swati taking stuff out. She's still here. Wait, you guys can see? I thought my head was covering the whole frame. Manish, sure. There you go. Which was 12th Feb 2026. So your name is here. But then I wrote your names again in the last stream. But I was not making it up. This is your proof. I'm that early on it. Yeah, I know, right? You guys have been watching for a long time, and obviously I'm very grateful about that. And then again here. Cool, so today is day 23, and we're gonna fill up today's day with some things that we are grateful for. Today is 16th March, so 16/03/2026. Means a lot, no worries. It does mean a lot that you guys watch and stay in the chat, so this is the least I can do. Today I'm grateful for, I would say events in Bangalore, because that's always in my mind, and especially this weekend I had so many things to attend, so I really am glad events happening in Bangalore. It's always a fun time here, and you can always pick and choose things to do. Sometimes you are spoiled for choice, and then you want to attend two things that are happening at the same time. So I am really grateful that Bangalore is very happening. What's the second thing that I'm grateful for? Second thing that I'm grateful for. Not too sure. Maybe I can just write things related to events itself. So specifically, I'm really grateful for this event called Pencil Jam that happens every Sunday. They have been running for the past 13 years is what they said. So for the past 13 years, these two people just show up in different parts of Bangalore, call different artists from different backgrounds, and you spend the next 2-3 hours observing your environment and drawing in whatever medium you want. Bangalore. So it's pretty cool that I found this place this weekend, and I will be attending more Pencil Jams in the coming weekends. So Pencil Jam for existing. It's a very wholesome community. And Lal Bagh. That's another place I went to this time. It's huge. The only place I could cover in the 1 hour that I was there was the nursery. They had so many different succulents, roses, trees. You can buy an entire tree there, or the starting phase of a tree and then plant it in your house. Lal Bagh for its greenery. So those are the 3 things that I'm grateful for. Events happening in Bangalore, Pencil Jam, Lal Bagh. Very, very cool. You've never been to Lal Bagh, I would highly recommend the next time you go. The ticket is only 50 rupees, and I feel like they've kept it that because you have to go there multiple times just to explore the entire area. It's huge. And if you like nature, plants, anything greenery related, after Cubbon Park is more manageable and accessible maybe. So yeah, after Cubbon Park, I would say Lal Bagh is my next favorite greenery place in Bangalore. People I'm grateful for. So the 2 people that I'm grateful for, I will definitely write, what was her name? Puromika. She was my belly dancer instructor for this week. Puromika for being a great dance teacher. She's explaining very well. She's using science concepts to make us understand which movements to control and how. So I really appreciate the effort that she puts into teaching dance to beginners, for being a great dance teacher. And I would say, what were their names? After the Pencil Jam, I hung out with 3 people that were really fun, but I can't remember their names. I'll just say Pencil Jam friends. Really wholesome plus fun. Cool. Carbon Park I've been, it's a blissful place. Yeah, for sure. Cool. So that's the portion. Best part of my day. I didn't do much today, honestly. I treated today as a Sunday. So I don't have many things that I did. But I think I can count watching Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's a movie that was on my list for a long time, and I finally ended up watching it today. It was still in the morning, like early hours, but still, it counts. So watching Everything Everywhere All at Once. The movie title was very confusing to me, but once I watched the movie, it all makes sense, you know. The movie is great, I agree. All at Once. Great movie. Goofy. Intellectual. Existential. All the stuff that I like in a show or a movie or a TV show, it had everything that I like. So yeah, highly recommend that in case you haven't watched. I was reading the IMDb reviews, and a lot of people, maybe it won an Oscar, I'm not too sure. So a lot of reviews were written after they had that expectation of a movie winning an Oscar and then judging the movie after getting the prize, but I don't think that's fair way to judge a movie. You should just watch it without expectations and then form opinions, rather than being like, oh, it won an Oscar and Academy Awards, exactly, it should be the best movie I've ever watched. I think that's starting from a place of critique and disappointment. So I didn't know all that information about the movie before I watched it, so I really had a good time. How was your class? Which class? It got 7 awards. That's insane. Yeah, I don't know how the award judgment and criteria works, and I have never really cared about movie awards or even song awards. But yeah, it's a good movie. I really liked it. Okay, let's end the stream with figuring out what I am feeling at the moment. I do feel a bit rushed because my class is going to start at some point and I haven't eaten dinner. So there's a few things that your online teaching class, it hasn't started yet. So today is my first day. It's going to start in some time, maybe an hour and a half. So I shall update you about how it goes on Wednesday when I'm live next. But as of now, unknown. So I feel a bit rushed. I feel relaxed though, because today I just didn't do anything. It was a very chill day. Rushed, relaxed, excited, nervous. I also feel very useful because whenever I teach, I feel like I'm using my knowledge to impart it to more people, and then they can use the coding knowledge to then build better things for the world. So I always feel very happy when I'm doing that. Late night, it's live. It's UK time because the organization that I'm working with is UK based. So for them, it'll be 6:30 to 8:30. But for India, it's quite late. So yeah, it is live, but it's on Zoom. Already looking forward to the next stream. Thank you for saying that. What else am I feeling? I am feeling creative and grateful. Nice, I like it. So I'm feeling rushed, relaxed, excited, nervous, useful, creative, and grateful. That's all for today. I'm glad you are looking forward to the stream. Again, if you did like the stream, please do actually click the button and like the stream. I'm gonna come live on Wednesday, either 9 PM IST, or if there's like this board games meetup that I want to go to, I might stream before that. So it might be an odd timing just for this Wednesday because I want to try out this board game event. So just a heads up, if you really want to find out what exact time I stream on Wednesday, watch the channel for updates. Otherwise, I had a great time as always streaming Habit Hour. Hope you all enjoyed, learned something new. What time? That's a good question. Okay, let me look at my calendar and give you guys like a rough idea of when I might stream on Wednesday. 4 o'clock. Is that a bad time? So I think on Wednesday I might stream at 4 p.m. IST. It's fine if you guys can't watch it. Totally fine if I'll have like nobody watching. I'll be streaming anyways. And then if you really want, you can watch the recorded version. But only for this Wednesday, it's going to be at 4 p.m. mostly. Okay, that's all. Okay, bye. Take care. Stay grateful. And that's good to know. Take care. Adios.